Hey, what's up guys, it's Ryan, and welcome to another episode of the Top 5 Skyrim Mods of the Week. This week we're going to be covering some house mods that I've found throughout the month of August so far. We're about halfway through August, and there's a lot of new house mods that are out there, and these are the 5 that I've picked out, so hopefully you guys will enjoy these 5 that I've picked out for you guys. Starting off at our number 5 spot, we have the Mushroom Tower Player Home. Now the mod page reads, Mushroom Tower is an exotic player home that is quite spacious and gently furnished for minimalist explorers who are looking for a relaxing home to come back to. Mushroom Tower was made with simplicity in mind, so only the bare essentials are included, such as an enchanting table, alchemy table, anvil, armor bench, grindstone, tanning rack, plenty of storage, and 2 bedrooms along with a kitchen. Now this is a very simple player home, but I think that the outside, how it's a giant mushroom around a big lake, is just a pretty cool aspect. And moving into the house, I'm going to be giving you guys a little bit of a tour. Like I said, it's very simple house, but if you have some mods installed, such as, being able to move around stuff like with the Anna's interior and stuff like that, you can add your own furniture into here and actually customize it to your own desire and actually put way more stuff into this house mod than you would ever think. But for those that want to keep simplicity in mind, there's this big little elevator here that you could take up and you could just go straight to the top, and there's a few rooms here and there, and you have your storage, and it's, like I said, a very simple house, and it has everything that you're going to need. So if you aren't really a big person who always comes back to their player home and you only come back to you do the bare essentials such as crafting and stuff like that, then this is the mod for you. So that's why it comes in at our number 5 spot, so I'd recommend giving this mod a try. Coming in at our number 4 spot, we have Sweet as Honeyside. Now this is a cozier, more useful Honeyside player home in Riften. Now comes with honey as advertised. Now some of the details about this player home: it overhauls Honeyside, the vanilla player home in Riften. There's the same number of windows inside as outside, unlike the vanilla version. No smithing stations were required to put into this house mod because you're literally right next to a smithing station and a forge and a blacksmith and stuff like that in the city of Riften. There's quick access to the Ragged Flagon, one way so no wanderers wander into your bedroom uninvited. There's a custom music type in the house using 7 tracks from The Witcher 3. There's 2 guards, each with a 12-hour shift, stand guard at the front and serve as fences, meaning that you can sell all your items to them. As you can see, I showed you that earlier. There's an extensive collection of displays, including Dragon Priest masks, Dragon Claws, Black Books, Elder Scrolls, and Daedric artifacts. There's plenty of weapon racks, shield displays, weapon cases, and mannequins. There's lots of rooms for books too, so you could even steal a whole library and store in this house. Wind chimes and sound effects on the porch to help soothe you while you reflect on your questionable life choices in the game. There's many custom textures as well, such as signs, doors, arts, and furniture. And buying the decoration upgrades doesn't really do anything. It will be upgraded at the start because upgrades were being buggy during the mod testing. So once you buy this house, you won't actually have to buy any of the upgrades for the Riften house, so make sure that you know that before you go in, or else you'll be wasting some money. Some important info before actually installing this mod: if you actually had Honeyside before and you download this mod, it'll actually pretty much wipe out everything that you had in there before. So before you download this mod, be sure to go in there and take all of your valuables out of Honeyside, then download the mod, then go back in, and you'll be able to store it all again. So as you can see, this is a very nice house and a very nice overhaul of the, once boring Riften home. So that's why it comes in at our number 4 spot, so I'd recommend giving this mod a try. Coming in at our number 3 spot, we have Rift Retreat Player Home. The cave entrance to the home is right next to the entrance to the Dawnguard Canyon. It shouldn't be that hard to find, and I'm showing you guys where it is, and there's also a map marker along with it as well. The home itself is fairly modest, no grand castles or room enough for 12 followers, there's no space for adoptions either, but it does contain all the necessary crafting facilities. There's a kitchen area, an archery range, a small natural pool, and a sanctuary space tucked further inside with a Shrine of Nocturnal. The home itself doesn't require any loading to get in or out of, but it isn't in the main Skyrim world area. Now the house itself is actually very small, but I really like the idea of it being outside of Skyrim and having its own little area, so that maybe in future updates of the mod, if there are going to be any, there can be more stuff added and more worlds added maybe. And I think that more future player home mods should be like this, I think that once you teleport to your house, it should be in a different land other than Skyrim, and you can add whatever you want to it, and it won't actually take up space in other areas of the game, and it can be its own separate entity. So as you can see, I'm giving you guys a little bit of the tour, and it is a pretty small house, but it's a very simple house as well. You know how I like all my stuff to be really close together, and everything that you're going to need is really close together, and you're not going to have to walk all the way across your land to go to a different crafting station back and forth. So everything's really close together, and it's a really nice mod in general, and I'd recommend giving it a try. Coming in at our number 2 spot, we have Aetherial Cottage. Now, Aetherial Cottage is a cozy, enchanted home for mages. You'll find it on a snowy mountain near Felglow Keep, which I'm showing you right now. It has a beautiful view and provides plenty of seating to take in the sights. There are many custom textures used in this house as well, so it should feel unique yet not out of place. So like I said, this house is really built for mages, so if you are a mage and you really like, casting spells and stuff like that, this is definitely the house mod for you. And included in this house, there are 4 mannequins, named storage, beautiful views, custom musics, displays for dragon claws, priest masks, and Daedric artifacts. There's also shield displays and weapon racks. There's so many bookshelves in this house as well. There's also many custom textures, an outhouse, a stable that horse will await for you whenever you fast travel or go inside. There are all crafting stations except for a smelter. Everything on the inside is static, so nothing will fly everywhere whenever you open and close doors or bump into tables. And it's also a very cozy player home to go to. So I'm going to be giving you guys a full tour of the entire house, so let's begin.
Night is cold, but your heart's colder. I will wait for you.
So as you can see, this house has everything that you're going to need for a mage character, and it really suits the part of being a house for mages. So that's why it comes in at our number 2 spot, so I'd recommend giving this mod a try. Coming in at our number 1 spot, we have Homestead, Armery, Manor. Now, I don't really have much to say about this mod. It really blows my mind everything that is included with this. It is definitely one of the best house mods that I've ever seen in Skyrim. Now, the way to actually get to the house is you go to Dragon's Reach, and by this bridge here, there's just a little place that you can click on that has a picture of like some bird, and you can just teleport to it, which I think is really cool. And it's its own world, like I said in the Rift mod as well. It's its own little world that you can go into, and I'm going to be giving you guys the full tour of it right now, so let's begin the tour of this great house mod.
It is cold, but your heart's colder. I will wait for you. The pitch in your eyes blew me under, but I will wait for you.
There's nothing left for me to do than run and act myself a fool. No point in trusting anyone.
So as you can see, this house uses a ton of different assets from, everything, and there's, textures that I haven't even seen before. So many custom textures, so many, different objects that have been put into this, so much architecture, and so much, it just looks amazing. Everything about this house mod is amazing, and it looks very modern as well, which I think is really cool that they were actually able to make a modern looking house in Skyrim. And just the fact on how big everything is and how nice everything looks just completely blows my mind. So that's definitely why it comes in at our number 1 spot. So if you don't have this mod yet, I would definitely recommend downloading it. So So that's pretty much it for this week's episode of the top 5 mods of the week. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and if you did, I would appreciate it if you left a like and subscribe if you're new. It really helps me out a lot. And if you have any suggestions for mods you'd like me to cover in future videos, be sure to let me know in the comment section below, or you can follow me on Twitter. I'll be sure to leave my Twitter in the description, and you guys can follow me on there and leave me suggestions through there as well. And if you have an idea for the next week's category on stuff that you want me to cover, a category of mods, be sure to let me know, whether it's, you know, different weapons or different armors again, or if you want me to cover like followers or someone like that, then that would definitely be a good idea, and let me know in the comment section as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys later.